stand up if you love PvP updates. Well, unfortunately for you, Mr. Jamflex, me and Torvesta have a combined subscriber count of over 360,000, and combined, we make up an average PKer. So when I heard about this brand new PvP Bounty Hunter 2 update, I couldn't wait to get stuck in. So I've watched the entire archive of Freddo's PKing videos and I've learned absolutely nothing, which clearly makes me roughly as competent as the Bounty Hunter 2 developers themselves. So gearing up wearing green robes so later on I can green screen in some Ancestral, and a mystic hat which makes me look like I've got a flaccid penis on my head, I am ready to take on any fight that this game could throw at me. And immediately as I enter the hotspot I can see the wilderness is alive. Look at this fight. I put the quality of this fight on par with the Dead Man Mode final. The next brilliant part of this update that John Flex forgot to tell us about is how much they're helping out new PKers to the game. Every now and again they purposely stall the servers to make it easier for me to one-tick on my Dragon Dagger Super Poison. As we get closer to the Mage Bank itself, we can see Jagex is now trying to take on mainstream sports with its esports division by reenacting the recent Anthony Joshua boxing match. Now I was very tempted to leave the next 30 minutes of people skipping me as a target in, but I thought instead we could watch the World Championship 2019 skip off, jumping around more than Jim Flux whenever someone asks a question about non-Slayer content on the Q&A stream. This is probably some of the highest level skipping action I've ever seen. But then out of the corner of my eye, I saw a player go down in a heroic fight. Alberto 203. Okay, it's finally my time. I think this was an ill-gotten kill, so I'm going to do my part as a wannabe player moderator and police the wilderness. But the geniuses at Jugglepox have thought of absolutely everything, introducing a super long PJ timer to protect the Venezuelan economy, instead of introducing a PJ timer literally anywhere else in PvP action. While strolling around, we see more legitimate fights going on. English Papa, congratulations on taking down your opponents. And whilst roaming around the Forgotten Cemetery, which has taken over the entire wilderness, who do we see again but Alberto 203 rocking the anti-dragon fire dragon dagger combo, which seems to have got him about a 20 kill streak. Maybe this is an unfair review because we only reviewed the Mage Bank. So the next hotspot is East Dragon. So I rocked up to the Green Dragons without even realising that Jagex were far too dumb to put a signpost telling me which set of dragons are East versus West. Alright, time to give it another shot. I'm geared up, ready for a 1 versus 1 fight, so let's get to the hotspot. But oh no, Gimflax is full of surprises again. It would be far too easy of an idea to create an easily reachable area to let players participate in 1 versus 1 action against similarly leveled opponents. So whilst the entire player base is shouting at Jagex to keep their thoughts inside of the box, they're thinking outside of the box. I initially just wanted to have a fun little engagement with another person, but instead Juneflox gave me the opportunity, the experience of a lifetime of a 2 versus 1 tank test, and then I can attempt to outlast my opponent with only 1 Karambawan left. So thanks to the boys in Cambridge for, instead of listening to their player base's boring ideas, they're innovating. And 44 ticking the logout button, I'm able to beat both of my opponents. Overall, it is clear Jagex has done a great job with Bounty Hunter 2 and they get a 10 out of 10. This video was sponsored by Jagex.